Hello everybody, welcome back to Name Hero. Today we're going to be going over how to cure a zombie villager in Minecraft. So let's get into it. If you play Minecraft on any difficulty above peaceful, you're sure to run into a set of zombie villagers eventually. However, you may not know why. See, zombie villagers can spawn at any time in the game, whether you're near a village or not. A zombie villager is exactly what it sounds like, a zombified version of the normal Minecraft villager. As for how zombie villagers actually appear, they have a chance at appearing whenever you see a zombie defeat a normal villager. Of course, that's kind of difficult to see here right now because we have an iron golem protecting the village, but we'll get more into that later. The point is, if you ever see a Minecraft village, there's a decent chance it's going to produce some zombie villagers in due time. In fact, there's a 5% chance the game naturally spawns a zombie villager for every normal zombie spawn. That is, if you're playing on easy difficulty. Normal difficulty has about a 50% chance of that villager turning into a zombie when defeated, while hard difficulty posits a 100% chance of a zombie villager turning into a zombie if a zombie defeats it. Zombie villagers can spawn with armor or weapons as well. Armed zombie villagers are, of course, much harder to fight. And just like how you can have a baby villager, there are also baby zombie villagers, as you can see here. Baby zombie villagers are much faster than the normal zombie villager. That said, they have the same health as adult zombie villagers. Also, zombie villagers present somewhat of a threat. As you can see here, they actually defeated the iron golem, which is pretty terrifying if you're a normal villager looking to survive. Now, the zombie villagers are running rampant. There are also different types of zombie villager, as you can see. These different types are based on the profession that a normal villager was when they got infected and turned into a zombie villager. Now, let's talk about how to cure a zombie villager. The fastest way to cure a zombie villager is to give it a golden apple while it's affected by the weakness status effect. To get the weakness status effect, you first have to build a brewing station. Creating a brewing station is pretty easy. You just need 3 cobblestone and a blaze rod organized in a crafting table like this. You can get a blaze rod by defeating a blaze, which you can find in the nether. With the brewing station in hand, know that there are 2 ways to inflict weakness on a zombie villager. Weakness is a status effect that reduces an enemy's melee attack damage by about 4 hearts. First, let's talk about making a splash potion of weakness, as it's one of the easier potions in the game to make. Before we can get to the splash potion part of the potion making process, we need to make a normal potion of weakness. To do this, simply combine a water bottle with a fermented spider eye in the brewing stand. Then, place some blaze powder on the top left to power the stand, and it will slowly brew into the potion of weakness. Congrats! You have a potion of weakness. Now let's turn it into a splash potion so we can throw it. This time, put gunpowder in the brewing stand and combine it with your normal potion of weakness. This will turn it into a splash potion of weakness once the process is complete. Now, if you're not comfortable getting close enough to a zombie villager to throw a splash potion, you can instead apply weakness to arrows and fire away at zombie villagers from a distance with your bow. This is a more involved process, of course. If we're going to apply the weakness effect to an arrow, we need a lingering potion of weakness, which you can get by modifying your splash potion of weakness. You can apply the lingering effect to a splash potion by combining Dragon's Breath with the potion in a brewing stand. However, getting Dragon's Breath is pretty difficult. You need to capture the Ender Dragon's Breath in an empty bottle, which of course means going into the end and fighting that endgame boss. If you've already defeated the Ender Dragon in your world, check out namehero.com as we have a guide that shows how to respawn it. Once you combine the 2 items, you have a lingering potion of weakness, as you can see here. Lingering simply means the effect will last longer. To create an arrow of weakness, simply combine 8 arrows and the lingering potion of weakness in a crafting table just like this, and you'll have 8 arrows of weakness. Very powerful stuff. But remember, even with all of your items of weakness, you still need a golden apple to finish the deal. Create a golden apple by combining 8 gold ingots and a normal apple in a crafting table like this, and there you have it. It's an expensive process, no doubt, but going through this process is an important way to keep your villagers safe. And you want to keep your villagers safe, don't you? Now let's test it out. Alright, we're gonna fire an arrow of weakness at a zombie villager. Let's do it at a couple of them, actually. And now, we'll apply the golden apple. Now you can see they have a golden effect over their heads. It's also a good idea to keep your zombie villagers trapped in a space like this so they can't roam around and attack other villagers during the process. Keep in mind that this process can take a few minutes, so you need to be patient. Congratulations! You've turned a zombie villager into a normal villager. Just make sure that they can escape from the other zombie villagers or they'll get defeated, as you just saw. You know, in retrospect, it's probably better to keep these zombie villagers separate rather than have them all closed off in the same space. Either way, that's the process. It is a bit expensive and it's a bit time consuming, but overall, it's worth it to keep your village thriving. If you want to prevent getting zombie villagers in the first place, try and build a wall around your village and have more than one iron golem. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out namehero.com for more Minecraft guides. We'll see you all in the next video.